Who are those kids with the backwards pants?
Crisscross.
Crisscross. See, that's
Yeah.
that. I mean, nobody really respects the old pop stuff. They always go for the, the more political or serious shit. But
Yeah.
I got a soft spot for the old pop rap of the '90s.
Yeah, Crisscross, man. Yeah, Crisscross back in the day, they weren't even rappers. They were just kids that Jermaine Dupri saw in the mall that looked cool.
Yeah.
And one day Jermaine Dupri, became friends with him, and he was like, "Hey, I want you to wear this backwards to see how the people would act." And ever since then, they start wearing this shit backwards. And a lot of people don't know Treach from Naughty by Nature wrote all their music.
You know what? He gave me a pair of Adidas one
Oh
time.
wow, who? Treach?
Yeah, from Naughty by Nature. I drove him around.
Wow,
I promoted his show in Salt Lake City, and I just had this.
that's amazing.
I had this 1967 International Harvester Givco. Like it's just a old beat up milk truck, right? And
Yeah,
I was also doing the show running that day because I was a do-it-yourself guy. So I was the promoter, but also the showrunner. And he needed to go back to his hotel, and I was going to drive him in his van. And I said, "You want to go in this instead?" And I pointed to my Metro, right? So me and Treach drove around in my Metro, this old beat up, really beat up old Metro, and with no doors on it, just driving around Salt Lake City. And after that, he loaded me up with a bunch of Adidas because they got free Adidas. So that's my Treach from Naughty by Nature story. Get Down with OPP was the number one song. That was
wow. So he
it
was
was
pretty
right.
big, yeah.
It was right, and so that was when he was really big. But nobody would have believed we were driving around town in my old Metro, and his door was slid right open. They have the sliding doors, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
when you open the doors, it's kind of like a UPS truck, but from the '60s, and it was beat up, old blue. And I'm driving around, and nobody would really realize that it's like this number one selling rap star is driving around this shitty old van around Salt Lake City, Utah. It was pretty funny.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's amazing, man. That's a good story.
But also, I drove him back to his hotel at the end of the night, but not in the Metro. By this time, I drove him all back in the van. And let me tell you, those guys in those days, they were staying at a kind of a shitty hotel, like the Hampton Inn or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
They're trying to have a big party in the Hampton Inn. I'm going, dude, it's just gonna get kicked out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like you usually get you'd think that those guys would have like a nice hotel. No, it's kind of shitty, almost a motel. You know what I mean?
Damn. Damn. That's crazy.
That was fun. That was a fun time.